Hello everyone, welcome back to Chill Gaming. This is the Dyson Sphere Dark Fog. Let's go through part 2. Now we left off with our little setup here, and I was thinking when I was looking at the overview of the map, press N, you get the North Pole and the South Pole. Where we want to be is on the equator line, and it's probably going to be around here somewhere. Now if it is, we could get all of these ores that we need, filter them across, because if you look here, it's hard to tell here, but you've got lots of landmass and it's shallow water. So when we get the foundation, we can build right across here, come onto this part and come across this bit here. But look at the landmass here. The trouble is there's no ores there, so what we'll have to do is change the way this is all working. Bring the coal, for example, here, straight across, plonk it here, and then this lot, we could ferry across this part, and then come down as we come to here, and have a little mini storage. Same with the coal, we could come up and across, and stick the storage here, and then this feeds the rest of the factories, etc. that we do on the main part of the land here. Now we've got stone here, which is handy. It saves us having to worry about this bit of stone. We've got this coal vein and this one here. It doesn't really matter what we use, but I want to empty these two tiny reserves, and I'm going to go for this copper and this iron, and we're going to drag them down just to ordinary robots to this part here. The coal will come up and across, the stone will come in, and then we'll put them into little storages. And we'll start building a new factory over this side and power structure, etc. We will have to at some point, and it depends how far over they are. They're quite a way out, aren't they? So we will have to, it depends on the research, but we've got all of these mounts in them. We'll soon run through them, but hopefully we'll have logistic bots that we can set up a small mining platform here with logistic bots on it, and then they can come across, say, to here with another storage of a logistic bots. So they just bring them from there to here, and then from there to wherever the main storage is. The downside of that is if we get attacked, they could attack any part, depends which is near there where they spawn. The other way we could go through this is to wait till we get the stations, the personal logistics stations, huge great things that you could then filter everything into, and then they can go planet wide. Makes logistics a lot easier. But we'll see once we get to that. I think first of all I'm going to just have a massive conveyors dragging them across to the main point of the land we need. Here's alright, but as you can see we're running out of space already. We haven't even scaled up. This is very basic what we're doing here. So that's how I'm going to do it. So yeah, I'm going to reload the save so we haven't wasted time just chatting, and we'll start the process. Okay, right, just loaded in. So right, we'll start by building a load of, so what we can build, conveyor belts. I can't build many because I need to keep grabbing these iron ingots from here. I've got to build a whole load, so I'm going to do 10 at a time and max it out. And then what we're going to do also, have we got any of those miners on here? No, right, so I'll build 2 miners, so we'll start more now. So I'll build 4 of those, another 3 of those, 6 containers. Also need some of these. These are later on, these are going to be how we're going to do the storage. you'll see other content creators have found a way and basically taking their ideas because it works. So right, we'll come up here, laser will clean everything. As you can see, we're only going to be able to probably put mine around here somewhere and then another one here, and then the ores are going this way. So we're back to front, but until we get foundations, there's no other way we can do it. So let me have a look. Has that been built yet? No. Okay. So we've just got to wait for the two miners to be built, which is the next process. So one's done. So right, can I get? That's not brilliant. How far up here can I go? Get one there, so we'll put one. What I'm trying to do is get the maximum amount without it going red. It's very hard when you've got water right next to you. With very fine movements and tweaking it around. There you go. Oh, it still goes red, so I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll have to do it. And what I'm going to do is power to that one, and then put in one of these so it covers the main lot. Connect this up to the grid. One there. So that should be interesting. So that one's saying sufficient. What's this one saying? Load. It's the same. And just make sure it's connected, that's all. It can be a bit temperamental. Right, so what we'll do now is run out some conveyors, which will come straight up. They come out, get past this part here, because I would have miners sitting here eventually. So we'll come out to maybe there. And this one's going to do the same. There. So I'm allowing room here for another two miners and their respective conveyors to come out. So let's build. And then what we'll do is join them. This thing, if you press tab and R, you'll see that you can have 3 inputs and 1 output, which is ideal. I'm not going to stick a storage on it for now. I'll put it just on that cross one there. And then what we do is we come to this one, you press the arrow up, and then it just raises everything 1 bar. So this is going in the top one. We'll have to have another one that joins the last 2 together to make 1. This one here is going to go into this.
A splitter. It can split the cargo passing through or manage the cargo on multiple conveyor belts. The splitting speed depends on the conveyor belt's speed. Press tab to switch between different patterns. Click on it to set priorities and filters.
Now as you can see, this you have any inputs that go anywhere, and you only want 1 output to complete the bus line. So I'm leaving it. But when I stick one of these things here, I'll put that roughly centre. Oops, not there. Stick that roughly in the centre. Well, actually I've just showed it there, because the inputs are going to come into that from these 2 miners that we stick this side and this side. So one will go in there, one will go in there, and then the output will come from there straight to the in there. So that's used all the 3 outputs up. And if you press arrow up again, come out this will be the bus. So this is going to go over to PSA. So I'll just do it for here for now. This is the start of our very own bus for the iron ore. So I will just sit there and not do a lot now. Come over to this side. Got to build more. How many we've got now, these miners? not enough. Right, so how many can I do? So we're going to need 2 for the copper. And we're going to need another 2 for the stone. I've actually got one on the stone over there now, so we need another one, not stone, coal. The stone's on the other side, so we've got enough of this sitting here. Yep, we have. So I'm going to build loads more players as well as these. Keep running out of conveyor belts. We've got a fair few, but I need over loads sitting in there. And what's the other one on? 96, I'll take that as well. And as you can see, the research is eating everything we can. This is it's not supplying these 3 anymore, it's only doing one of them. Just we're not producing enough. And if I take one from here and stick it on here, what'll happen is you'll see we're just holding.
Research is too slow. Build more matrix labs.
We know.
Multiple matrix labs can contribute to the same research. Build more matrix labs and set them to research mode, and ensure sufficient supply of matrices.
Okay, thank you for that. Right, as you can see, we're just holding our own. If I stick another one on top here, we won't produce enough, and then it'll constantly be backlogging. The only way around it is to build more of these. So another 2 of these down here, or another, actually put, this whole thing we'll have to replicate again. Or the other way is, you see how much CNS have. Right, we've got overstock, these are producing too much. These are only just about producing enough for the circuit. So you'll probably find that we'd need to just stick another one, put these 2 into a container. And have the container conveyor run along here and then stick 2 of these up here, say. Oh, it's just going to create a problem because it's just not enough land to do anything with. So what I'm going to do is get this copper going. Again, you've got to try and position everything, but where there's water you can't stick a mine on. So let's find out they've built it. I've got 4 sitting in here, so we'll turn one this way and see how far we can get it on here. How many's there? It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got one more. Yep. So one's going there. That's giving me the max that we can get. Can I get another? No, this is a horrible spawn of the ores. Here you think, oh, it'd be ideal, but where you want it, so this side, you might then get the ones that's not covering. So all we can do is try and get in there. There you go, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another good spot. And again, what we'll do is we'll come out to there, out to there, stick on our broad power pole, covers everything. And then stick some of these down here so it joins them up. On there. Right, so now they're producing, and then what we've got to do is come across and put it near this. And we haven't got to have it all looking the same, so I split it here for this, etc. The splitter can go here and you have your main output coming from it, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So we'll stick our splitter, so tab on. Allow for your, you've got potential of having another one here, or just do this side, so those 2 will go around and under these. So you'll have, same as on the other side, 4 inputs. Stick this one here. This one, so we want one coming in, that's going to be a standard splitter. Now where that's going to go is, say, we might have to move that forward a bit actually. I'm trying to allow for these to come into this splitter. So if I put it temporarily there, let's try it there. Then this comes out. If I make these higher, so arrow up, down, in. This one doesn't need to have the arrow up, but I'm going to do it because I'm allowing for another one to come down here from another miner later on. So if I raise it just a bit, say there, and then come down again, get that one to go in here. We then can stick another splitter, so there. This is going to allow for a line to come from another miner down and in, another line here down and up, comes into it, so this one needs to go straight in there. Throw up, and this is the bus that's coming out. Now I could stick a storage on this, there's no point because we're going to have more on the other side. The other thing I'm going to mention, when you press B, when you press M, I mentioned the equator lines. This is the north, and the blue one down the bottom is the south. You want to be roughly in the centre of the planet, like I mentioned, so we get to this mass. And this is roughly where the centre is. If I press B and zoom out, you will see the thickness of these lines. Now you've got they look thicker here, but it's not if you look above it. Now if you come down here, that is thick. And that's the equator line. It's the ideal place to build on. You can get the most of the stuff into it because these squares get smaller and then you get to the pole and they all go off, they jug off centre nothing lines up properly. So we're in a good spot in regards to that. It will help us in the long run. Now, so we've done the iron, we've done the copper. The next thing to do is to come over to this piece over here. And I know we're storing everything down here, or smelting it down into the graphite. But what we'll do is that'll be done on the main island. That thing's almost full. It's not far but full. So we've got plenty there to not bother us about. So what I'm going to do is cut this and say there, get rid of all of that lot. And here's the island over there. So what I'm going to do is actually run this up. I've got enough of this. So if we come out here, go to this line there. Basically we come up here. We'll actually come to there. So what I can do is that line there. I just want to get off of this because it uses so much fuel to fly. So let's stick some of those logs in. Okay. Let this build away. And what we're going to do is we're going to have more miners here eventually, and they'll all come into the same area. If I can, it's not going to be in line with this one because we've got to plan this a bit. We'll do like I've done everywhere else, a splitter and then going into another splitter. So if I do tab, we'll put this one. We've got 1, 2, it's probably going to have to go there because you're going to have one coming in there which will be the bottom and the top. Actually, we'll stick it there. We'll put it there and there. So this one is going to be the top, so press arrow up. Try and get this to line up. Actually, if I do this, that's still doing it high. Right, so we come out one there, then we press arrow up to there, and then in. Now that's giving us a little bit of room through here. Hopefully it's going to be enough. Because what you're going to have is the bottom one that's going to come through.
Data shows there aren't any natural silicone veins on this planet. You can still obtain some silicone by smelting stone ores. In order to collect a large amount of silicone, find a planet with silicone veins as soon as possible.
Suppose it tell us
Now
what
you can
the
click the star map button at the bottom left corner of the screen to view the planetary system, or even the whole cluster.
Right. So that's going to come from this one here. That's going to be, we'll have to build a bit out and it'll go here somewhere. So the other two miners will come into it. And they'll have one that will go into that. And the next one we'll stick here. We go around here, come out like we've done on this one here. So if we press arrow up, this is the bus coming out. So we've now done only a small one on the coal, but we've done it. We'll need to add another miner here. And I don't honestly know whether we can add one with it's a hard one, right? So, I don't think we're going to be able to. No, it's all constantly red. There's blue there, but that's not in the line. We really want one here. Probably one down here somewhere facing this way. So you might get one here. Grab that. It's all 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the trouble. You're going to lose out on all of these. If you put a platform here where it's red, I'll be able to grab a whole lot of these. It's red because I can't build on it. Okay, right, so let's now reclaim all of these because they're not needed. Hold down shift when you want to delete the whole lot. That can be gone, that can be gone, that can be gone, that can be gone. That can be gone. So that's getting its power from there. So that's generating its own power, so that's not needed. Right, so we've got iron, copper and coal. The one we're missing is stone. Now I can take it from this section here. Alright, it's an awful lot of conveyor belts. Or better still, from wherever that side, as you can see, we've got stone. Now, if I press M and zoom out, it was telling us in the last research that we should be able to view what's on other planets. So this one next to us, this gas giant or ice giant, has got fire ice, which I've never got as far as collecting it, and hydrogen, which I think is all going to be handy. And the other planet next to us is a satellite. It's got fire ice on it as well. It's got silicone, titanium, stone, coal, only a very small amount of coal. Not brilliant energy production. So it's just a mere kind of planet, but look at the appalling amount. But it's okay as a starter planet. What other ones we've got out? This planet over here is tidally locked, which means you get a permanent day and night. You don't get like day and night like we do on this planet where it gets dark and then light. It's just locked, so it'll always be dark on one side and light on the other. It's got good wind energy, so we could stick that on the night, the dark side. Eventually this is, and then on the light side, 112%. We've got on our planet we're on now only 100, so that's not bad. So yeah, then you zoom out and you try and find the nearest stars to us. The ones that come in, you've got to play around a bit and see which ones are nearest. Now I don't know what that one is. We can't view it, so we need another layer of exploration to view these planets. Okay, right, so let me see, what is our research currently doing? We're currently on semiconductors. We need to use plasma extraction, so we're going to enqueue that. We need the analysis base and the missile turret. We've got to prepare for this dark fog whenever they decide to attack. We're a long way off yet, but they will attack at some point. So this requires, so that's going to open up this one here. We can't do, oh yes we can, we've got to do the red. So this is another layer of research. Done blue and then red needs graphite, and what's that down there? Hydrogen. So that's the planet we're next to. Interesting, okay. Right, looking at this research, what I might do is cancel these and get the reclamation on, because that's going to take a while, so we can at least start that process, get the extraction going after it, and then these two. Yeah, the phone rang, so there wasn't a lot I could do. Cue that one. Okay, so right, that's the research sorted for a little while. So we've got the iron, copper and coal going. How's my conveyor? So I've got 126, so if we come over here and drag this down. Oh, well, I'm just going to go across because I've got a coal field there. So it's about and come down along here. Let that build away. Oh, actually, hang on, I've done that wrong. Forgot the height. Okay, so easy done. Arrow up. That's better. Now what we can do, come down here and go along this existing one. Yeah, do it like that. Save. So call this 1.6. Oh, wrong one. That one. 6. Okay. You notice I create a uncompressed save just in case the game updates and that mod the compressed save on goes faulty. Going to help these little bots out by building some of these. Almost there on that section. There you go. Right, now let these come up here. Complete this one. This will get the copper in a nice place. As you can see, it uses a hell of a lot of conveyor belts. Eventually we'll reclaim all these back. So let us last for a little while. And then what will happen is when this vein runs out, long time out, but when it runs out this one's even higher. So it will just suck. Okay, right, so now we're going to sort out where the stone's going to come from over the other side now. How much stone have we got over here? So do it in, and then you go up to this iron vein, come across 341,000. Oh, it's very simple, it's not like that. So we will use that stone vein. We'll come across here and probably down, and then maybe create a line of storages. We'll replicate what we've done here, but put storages on them. And then it'll enable us, I might come to the middle here actually, or we can do it along here, so in the middle, because if I do it like we did it here, it's going to have one in instead of 3, it gives us 3 outputs. Well, it gives us 2 outputs and 1 high one to continue the bus somewhere else. But that enables us to build things and do stuff with yours on that line, and it's the same for the rest. You'll see what I mean when we get over to that side. So what I need to do here, I haven't got a lot of room. Let's add some more of these on. And we've got loads here. I will move them eventually. So far these are just feeding this at the moment. We need to start the building on the other side. So what I now need to do is get more, yeah, we haven't got enough conveyors by long ways. I need to get it set up on the other side so I can stop raiding these. Okay, right, so we'll make a good load of those. We've got to have more of these. We're probably going to need a lot more of these. I can only make one. What are we missing? Or this iron plates. Still making one. What are we missing on it? Interesting. We can't make any of those because we need silicon, which is a bit of a bummer. Right, okay, so we let them build. We're now going to use one of these poles. So what we've got to do is extend the power from here as far as long as we can get it. And then hope that we can do another one. I'll pray and hope we can. So we're going to have to stick one as far out as we can get it there. Where are we? So we want it here this side. There we go. So that's good. We've now got a power across. We're now going to drag these, each one, just to here for now. So they're all running. Excellent stuff. Now because we're coming down, we want to build where are they? So we say we have one here. Again. One. One, two, three, four, five, six. Not brilliant, is that? That's tricky, that one. What about this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's only 6. Well, it's going to have to do, I suppose. One there. come down here with the telegraph poles. Oh, wrong. You see, if you don't get it lined up right, it doesn't connect. Okay, let's do another one. So we'll go straight down here, and then stick one in the middle of this. So it gives a bit of coverage. There we go. That's given us power. And then the other thing we're going to do is stick some of these down. One there. And there. So that's giving us more power. So what we're going to do now... Excellent. Now what's involved in making those again? These are the foundations. So they need steel and stone brick is what these will smelt. Now we can't do steel because I don't think we've got any titanium on it. No. So we've got to go to another planet. Okay, right. If I break these down, so we come out to about, I would say around, let's go to this line, just there. No, I'm not going to have enough. Oh. That one there. And that one to there. Actually, I've done these two close. I'll try and keep them apart. So we are actually... I've got to try and figure out the area to do the storages in. So if we come down here, we say, how many of those have I got? Not anymore. Okay, excellent. 6 of those. The storage is I'm thinking of putting here. So, or even like close to this, because that way we can come off and go down and build stuff. So I'll put one of these here, tab, rotate, and we put that line there, one there we go. So the one that can come down here will be this one. So it doesn't really matter if they're close together. Is that raised up, that is, isn't it? No, so what it's annoying, I tell you, you can see it's instantly brought them down to the wrong level. So my inventory is full is what it's telling me. Because I've got to come back up again. I don't realise it did that, but not a lot I can do about it now. So if we do this, so that's raised up, and then it's going to go there. Raised up with that. Yeah. So to say, come on now, go across and down here. Okay. That's my cat meow, I probably can hear. We're getting them off the kittens. They don't get sucked in. Definitely need to get some mecha upgrades. So we've got that, and then what we do is we stick the storage top. And that now will start storing all of the, what is that? Copper. So if we stick the label here so we know what it is, copper. And that one's iron ore. And that was coal. Excellent. And then we'll start smelting all what's down here. No idea what that was. Here it all comes. You've got to remember you can have some come out, so you've got plenty of room to pull them out. Now, can I... Oh, it's not going to let me build them, is it? So I'll do 6. Not 5 then. That's what we can do. So, I'll wait for this to start building. So what this is now doing is emptying the buffer of the miners, and then this will probably slow down a bit. Tab R, you have to do it again. You can't just put right next to it, there's not enough room. And stick the storage on. And the same again. Tab R. Storage. And this is the first bus line, etc. So up. That comes to there. And then in, comes down to there, and then in. So it's a good job I left that old little setup running. It's given us the research, even though it's slow. There you go. These will now start filling up with the respective ones. We'll add a third one from this. So we'll need to stick on. So if we do tab R, there, run these two. Well, that's a bad placement for that hole. That. Do another one. And that one can come out to there. What I'm going to do is actually stick another one here. Tab R. So whatever comes from down here, so it'll go for another splitter. This one's going to go probably about there. And then you stick this one down here somewhere. It can be moved later. Some more. Can I make them too? Right. I'm not going to keep going over there, so if I grab a stack of that, I should be able to make them now. 10 over there. It's just going to take long because I've got to make the iron ingots. That needs filling with the foundation. Stick another container on there. So this one's going to come into there. That one's going to come out. I've got enough to do it with. And this one's going to go on the other side at the top, and that one's going to go on the bottom. And we'll come out here and join this other one. That's exactly done with the other side. Okay, so out of there, out, arrow up, into there, and that's going to come out, arrow down, into there. Ready for when we expand it. So we still haven't got enough. Put another 30. Okay. Here they come. So arrow up. Come out of that, straight into there. Just a little reminder what they are, not that you forget. There you go. Excellent stuff. So it's starting to take shape. Now I'm just going to do M. Let's see if there's any dark fog. I don't know whether it lets you know, like makes the planet red or something. I don't know. If you know it's coming near, like if it's in a different star system, I don't know. I've got such a low set, you probably won't find out. Okay, right, so now the task is going to be, how many have we got here? We've got 6 of those batteries, 12 smelters, good. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do down here, we're going to have smelters, so if we go down, we'll follow one of these lines. So we come out of there, we stick one here, and you're going to have a conveyor come out that way, one next to it, it's going to be the output. Okay, so we're going to come out of the output of this. And you've got to allow for these in case you want to do something with coal and stone. How you've got to do it, I'll show you here. So the very top one has the first priority, which is, I think, it's not that line, so it'll be this line here, and then the rest follow on. So if we go, right, that one comes out of there, to there. Oh, hang on, no, we're wrong. It's been corrected. First one's this one. To there. The second one. To there. You can also do the other side. The third one. There. And the fourth one, if I'd had enough built. That one I'll get some of this. Right. Leave that to build for now, so that's going to probably have to change this, so we do X, because we've got the iron ore coming out here. We'll do that, will run into this, so we leave a nice gap at the top now so they can run around wherever. Start it there to keep it neat, and then we have the iron ore coming down, and then the one next to it, which is also going to be running the same way, is the output. So you then grab the iron ore there, iron in, and then the output out. Change that to produce that, and then stick one on the other side. So you have an input. Now that's its input, so its input here can only be the bottom one. I'll get it right. There. And its output back to the top. Again, that. And then you do shift. Actually, hang on, do these a little bit longer. And then do shift. Okay, then click it, shift, and then left click. So do 2, and then stick one of these poles. Doesn't matter where. I'll get it in there. Now you could stick it there at the beginning, which is probably ideal. And then we've got to stick it again to connect to the grid. There will do. Now these will start producing our plates, which is grand. And if I've got room next to it, I might do the copper. And then we'll start the process buildings afterwards. We'll leave gaps here to expand this a little. You can always tear it down and redo it again. As long as we've got the storage coming, you're not exhausting everything. Which we've got plenty coming in. You just have to add another miner and join up the lines. Okay, so we're starting to get ready. What I'm doing now is control left clicking these iron ingots to put into these. These will all start filling up. If you hold control over them, click, it gathers whatever's in it. So we've now got a nice stack. So, right, what are we short of? We need more of these. And have we got enough of those? Yep, got 19 of them. Check the mecha power. Chassis we're in. Excellent. How's the power grid looking? So we would need to stick down some more. Do it here. Well, I suppose I could stick this down. Get power as the sun comes up. Put it there for now. Right, what research can we do? Can't do that one. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. That's a lot now. Proliferate. We'll do that. Can't do that. That. I'll do that. Do that. Upgrades. I desperately need some upgrades. Power, so I need to produce 60 of those motors. Can't do that still. Cue that. Oh, we could do this actually. Cue that. We're not producing this, that's no good. Cue that one. Cue that one. There we go. Get more blue done. Okay, right. How are we doing here? We've got 130. Now let's see if I can do the same. They're right next to each other. One there, one there. One. And then what we'll do is we'll come out here, keep it neat, and go to that. So that you want to do that, and again do the same thing. So this time we'll actually do it from the top there to there, there to that. Do another 2 this side, 1, 2. So, how did we do it on that one? So the output here was there, and the input was there. Put there, put there. That's doing that, that's doing that. Yay! Right, so we've now got the copper going as well. Look in here and you think, well, what else can I produce? So we now need to do some magnets, which we can do off either a separate line, which you can just stick a splitter on there and run this line down, leave 2, not doing anything, run another one here, which is probably what I'll do. I've got to build another 2 of those, another 6 I don't. Grab some more of these. I've got more than enough. I suppose what I need to do is have a temporary storage somewhere. I've got enough storage there, so I'm going to stick a storage can there. Put some of my cracking at that one. All these leaves and trees. What's that? What's that? Hydrogen fuel. Okay. So I'll come back and empty that somewhere. So right, now we've got one of these. If I stick that... So it's not going to allow me to put it in. Right, so if I cut that there, and there, and there. See if it will let me put it in now. There. So that will then go in, and then come out to there. And what we will do is stick one there, one there. Proliferation adds another layer.
You've obtained the recipe for a proliferator. It can greatly increase production efficiency. Fit a spray coater on a conveyor belt. Feed proliferator from the upper port. The coater will spray cargo on the conveyor belt below. Cargo coated with proliferator has proliferator points. When such cargo is used as raw materials, it yields extra output or accelerates production.
Right, so shove that to that. Shift that to that. Shift. Then what we've got to do is, I'm actually going to delete that now. Run this around first. Where is it? Out of there, that to there. And then put in a little pole again. I could have just left it there, I suppose. That'll do. Right, excellent stuff. And then what I've got to do now is create a buffer. So that will mean storages. So we've got storage down here somewhere. So I want to allow for another, maybe another 2 to start with. So we can always expand it, delete and expand it. I mean, it's a choice of leaving a huge area so you can expand this out, which I suppose we could do. Or I'll do it to maybe 6. I've got a more built house, so I have to build some more. So if you came down here, 6 of these down, so you've got 2, so you'd have to put another 4 in. And see how that goes. It's telling me I've got litter somewhere. Just delete it, never mind. Right, so yeah, so that's going to be the plan of how many of these go down. These take, what, 2 spaces, is it? 2 squares. But they leave, it's like a square between them. Maybe that's 3. It's going to be just an easier way for this to be built it out. So if you've done one there, one there, one there, one there. So that's given us now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your home base has grown. Now you can click the Statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics, including the production and consumption of each item and power data. This data can help you manage your home base.
This will give us some expansion for a little while. We're always running out of stuff. And I've got to build some of them now. So I can delete these. So we've got our area that we're going to do it on, and then what I'm going to do is I'll extend this down by a little bit and stick in a storage. So how far down can we go? Right, okay, it's grand, we'll go over that side. What I might do is do the storage this way again. So that one to there. And label these what they are, so we don't get confused. Lovely. Okay, right. So what we want to do is drag this down. This down here, go across, raise it up, to there, this one to there, raise it up. It up, put it along to there, and you'll see what we're going to do. I suppose I could, in theory, the battery's down here. Interesting. Okay, so let's cut that. Cut that one there. Shift. Okay, down here. Go into the tab R, on there, on there, on there, and then go into, I've got no containers, so can I make any? Alright, then just run these into the top one, turn it up. So keep pressing arrow up on them all. Okay, so that's that done, and then here they come. Storage, storage, storage. Let them fill up. Excellent stuff. So it's starting to take shape. We've now got a bit of future expansion. And we've got the storages going for the magnetic rings and the ingots. Copper and iron ingots. We've got to do the stone yet, which will come next time. We'll put it next to it here. And what that will enable us to do is come out here and create what we've got over the other side for the science and whatnot down here also. I'm going to start producing these. So we need to produce this gear, which uses the iron ingots. So that'll be one of the first things that comes out of this. And then after you've done the gears, we can then start producing the conveyor belts, which will be the next offshoot. We will eventually have a mold that will produce everything. We'll see how it goes. At the moment I've not used any blueprints, so it's better you learn that way though, to be honest with you. Otherwise you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe as always, help the channel grow, and I'll see you in part 3 when I do it. Take it easy guys.